Today we're letting marbles decide the winner of the NHL's Atlantic Division. Let me explain. Each team, represented by a marble, will race. The last team in each race will be eliminated and thrown into the ocean. The final remaining team will win the Atlantic Division and advance into the Stanley Cup Playoffs. Who do you think will win? Drop it in the comments. All 8 teams ready to settle who is the best. And it's race on. Horrible start by Ottawa, but they passed Tampa in the first corner. Buffalo and Toronto leading the way. Boston pressuring Montreal. Tampa gives a boost to Ottawa, leaving Tampa in last place. The deciding moment was actually at the beginning of the race. Follow the white marble of Tampa as they get slowed down by Florida and Montreal, allowing Ottawa to sneak in front of them. Boy, I'm afraid of Lightning in real life, but none of these other teams were remotely afraid of the Tampa Bay Lightning. They are eliminated from the race, and their marble is the first in the ocean. Here's the remaining 7 teams left. And we're off. The Buffalo Sabres have the early lead. Currently, Ottawa's in last place. What a good pass by Ottawa on Toronto. Now Toronto's in last. Can they make a move? No! On the replay, you can see the black marble of Toronto passing on the inside with too much speed for Toronto to handle. Austin Matthews and company could not keep up with the other teams. The Toronto Maple Leafs did not have enough belief in themselves, and their leaves have fallen into the ocean. Here's the 6 teams left in the Atlantic Division. And away we go. Florida has the advantage for now. The Red Wings are currently in last. Speedy pass by the Sabres on Ottawa. Whoa! Boston gets the win. Wait, where is Montreal? The Montreal Canadiens choke as they couldn't cross the starting line. The Canadiens were too nice as they let everyone else finish ahead of them. It's a good thing the Canadiens can swim because they're about to take a dip in the ocean. Here's our Fab 5 teams. Ooh, terrible start by the Boston Bruins. It's Detroit, Ottawa, Buffalo, Florida in front. Detroit checks Ottawa, and that allows Boston to catch up, and they do! Follow the yellow marble of Boston and the black marble of Ottawa. Ottawa gets stunned by Detroit, and that gives Boston a chance to catch up. The Ottawa Senators are limping to the finish line, but they cannot hold off the Boston Bruins who have more speed. The Senators were dysfunctional and couldn't accomplish anything. Hope they can swim because the Ottawa Senators marble is hurled into the ocean. Here's your final 4 teams, ladies and gentlemen. And they're off. Ooh, big crash on turn 1. Buffalo's dazed from that hit. Boston and Detroit battle out for first. Florida is slowing down, but not enough for Buffalo to catch them. On the replay, Buffalo is inching closer and closer to Florida, but they don't have enough room to make a pass. The Buffalo Sabre was too dull to put up a fight. Can Buffalo swim? I guess we'll find out as their marble is tossed into the ocean. We have Florida, we have Detroit, we have Boston, and it's race on. Big hit by Florida as they're in the lead. The Boston Bruins trying to hold off the Red Wings. Detroit needs to make a move. Ooh, no idea who's in last place. Here's VAR. The red marble of Detroit inched their way to the yellow marble of Boston. They're neck and neck, but it's the Detroit Red Wings that finish a fraction of a second ahead of Boston. The Boston Bruins barely had a chance to make it to the final race, but we all know that Boston is used to throwing things in the water. Now before the final race, be sure to like this video, subscribe to support this channel, and hit this bell thingy to know when my next video is posted. For all the marbles, who is going to win the Atlantic Division? And they're off. Detroit is in first place. The Panthers are putting on pressure. This is a close race. Florida needs to make a move. Whoa, Florida Panthers make a pass right at the very end to beat the Detroit Red Wings. What a comeback by the Florida Panthers as they skate off the ice to celebrate. On the replay, you can see the green marble of Florida trying to overtake the red marble of Detroit. Both teams are next to each other for a moment, but the Florida Panthers have slightly more speed than the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit have their wings clipped and roll into a second place finish where they will rest in the ocean. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers who tore up the entire competition and held off all of the other Atlantic Division rivals. The Florida Panthers are your NHL Atlantic Division winners. Be sure to watch the next video on this channel. Bye!